Hi, hello, and a very warm welcome to this video. My name is David Marshall from YourGreatAwakening.com. Now, if you're if you're thinking of signing up for email to get a taster of the things that we're teaching, then you're very, very welcome. You may have signed up already, and you're just watching this to kind of go over the information, because I want to talk about the past and future life inner journey that we're offering as a taster, just to get your head around it, because it's very, very important that you understand the approach we're taking. It's not the ordinary approach. Okay, we're talking about understanding the nature of the soul, not from the terms that maybe you would have uncovered it before. So let's have a look at the nature of the soul. The idea, and if you've read any of my articles, you'll be familiar with these concepts, but the traditional idea based in, the five senses and time is that we have a life and then we die, go up to heaven, have another one, come up, all this kind of stuff. All that's completely untrue, and it's a completely limited way of thinking about reality. And once you get outside of physical reality, you'll realize how ridiculous that idea is. The true nature of reincarnation or other lifetimes that you're involved in is that time is actually simultaneous outside of physical reality. So imagine that all these guys here, inside reality, and inside the reality that they're in, there is time. We appear to have this thing called linear time. But in truth, in fact, the other lives that you're having are also happening at the same time. So this could be the 1800s, this could be the 1700s, this could be the 25,420, this could be the year 400 BC. You have your soul that you are a part of has many, many lives, and the truth is they're all going on simultaneously. Now, there's huge ramifications for that, but let's just get into the actual journey that I hope you're going to take and start to experience. So think about the soul like a beautiful, magical, amazing house. I've written an article on the website about this that you may look under articles. But think of it like an amazing house in which everybody is kind of separate. We're all under the same roof, but there's one person here, one here, one here, all kept within our particular rooms where the rules seem to be kind of more or less the same, but they're different time periods. But at night, what happens is when we all go to sleep, we leave our bodies, we come out into the hall or into the dining room, into the one room, and we come and talk and we communicate. And that's kind of what goes on, in that you are unconsciously aware of your other lifetimes, and they do impact you and you impact them. The more you experience them and understand them, the more you'll see what I mean. But we've only got a short introduction here. You could also think of it like a lovely tree. And if you think all these different flowers, they're all part of the same tree, the same soul, and they all appear to be separate, although they are connected by strands and branches. And that's the same thing again. You're part of your soul. Other parts of your soul also exist simultaneously, and the idea is to begin to use our inner senses, our psychic senses that I'll talk about, to get in touch with them. Now, if you want to communicate with other portions of yourself, so imagine this flower here wanted to communicate with this one, it's got nothing to do with time. Okay, absolutely nothing to do with time, because they both exist simultaneously. What it has got to do with is using the mechanism of the inner self to come out and to focus attention and then to communicate. Okay, because they already exist at the same time. So for instance here, so this person here in 2010 wants to communicate with another aspect of the soul in 1848. So it's got nothing to do with time travel, because they both exist, next to each other. It is about using the mechanism and actually kind of focusing our attention into that portion of ourselves. Now, on the audio, we do this in something called meta time, and let me just talk to you about that. So the first thing to do is that you're safe. The actual inner journey we're going to talk about takes about 15-20 minutes. Time is simultaneous, all right? It's not time travel, because time doesn't exist, all right? It's simply communicating between realities. It's a way of directing the inner senses, the inner psychic senses, and I haven't got time to go into all of those now, but what we do is we create a jumping off point called meta time, or psychological time, where we go in. It's a light trance state, proven to work, and I've been using it for years and years and years of other people. And then from there, that's our kind of jumping off point where you'll be invited. So it's about an 8 to 10 minute introduction. I'm a master hypnotherapist, a master NLP practitioner. There's some lovely music. I'm going to talk you down into that state, invite you to then kind of just allow your inner senses to work. And bear in mind, the inner senses need to be worked with. If you haven't done it before, take some practice. And then I'm going to talk you back out after about 20 minutes. And that's it. And I promise you, you'll have some amazing experiences. Maybe not the first time, but if you play around with it. And this is one example of the inner journeys, the awakening journeys that are offered on here. So download them, have a great time, put your comments below if you've got any questions. Take care. See you soon.